Hello everyone, this is Doxy Mom and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to bring you the news in 15 minutes or less. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you'd hit the little red subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified when I put out videos, and you can give it a thumbs up. Today I've got Miss Peanut with us and I've got Mr. Duke. He's just spending the weekend with us and he's such a good boy, so I'm glad that you guys got to meet him today. But on to the news, and I apologize. I had been doing a lot of research for my last JFK Jr. video. Some of this you may have already heard, so if you have, just skip ahead. But we all know, hopefully, that the good news is that Julian Assange, he is being extradited back to the United States. I have heard that his health is okay, so thank you, Jesus, for that. And guys, we all know Bill Binney, the whistleblower, he knows that the DNC server was not hacked. The information had to come through a thumb drive or a device that was hand-delivered, and we all know Mr. Seth hand-delivered that information to Julian, and he paid with his life, which was just horrible. But I just wanted to let you know he is being extradited to the United States. The government has dropped all charges against Julian Assange, so this is wonderful news. Some more great news. We know that General Flynn, he is going to be cleared. He is going to go down in history as a true patriot. Our favorite Anon, number 17, has said this already, that Flynn is safe. And I also talked about him in my special report if you want to check that out. So this is very good news, guys. Now, some more good news. Trump is going to release the names of the congressmen and women who had the sexual harassment cases against them, and they used taxpayer money to pay off the sexual harassment suits. So thank you, President Trump, for exposing the truth. And then we all know that Durham, Horowitz, Huber, and Barr, they are bringing the pain, along now with Flynn's new lawyer, Sidney Powell. Guys, they are going after the deep state. The deep state is panicking. And according to Hannity says that Bill Barr already has the OIG report, but they're still waiting on this one last piece of information before they make that public. And guys, things have just been, just dribbling out. More information on Hillary's email scandal. Things, it seems like every day things are coming out. So this is all wonderful news. I also want to say a goodbye to the lovely Sarah Sanders and a big old thank you for the job you had to do. To me, it was one of the toughest jobs in America. You did a fantastic job. We are wishing you well. You'll be in our prayers, and just know you're going to be greatly missed. Now, as far as the person that will be going into her position, there are 3 people being considered. Deputy Press Secretary Hogan Gidley, the former State Department spokesperson Heather Nauert, and I may have mispronounced that and I apologize, and then Melania Trump's advisor Stephanie Grisham. So these 3 people are being considered, but thank you, Sarah Sanders, for your wonderful service, and you were just wonderful, and you will be missed. Now, if you watch Pastor David, he told us yesterday that there was a man that pretended to be a Russian spy close to Putin. And this spy apparently approached one of our congressmen or women and told our congressman or woman that he had evidence that President Trump was colluding with the Russians. So, the right people heard this. They investigated this so-called spy. They followed the money trail right back to HRC. And come to find out, Hillary had paid this man a large sum of money to commit fraud. And this spy has been arrested and is singing. So, Hillary, I hope you're enjoying your freedom because it's about to come to an end. Now, guys, according to Pastor David, and from what I've been hearing, America and Israel are now at war with Iran. However, no shots have been fired as of right now. But we are in a full-fledged cyber war. We have uncovered several plots where Iran has tried to kill our military overseas. And right now in America, there are approximately 100 terrorist cells. However, and let me say this first, the cells are getting their messages from certain people in the mainstream media. Guys, this is awful, awful, awful. But don't fear. God is in control, and I'm going to come back to this here in just a minute. But just know that these cells, they're being investigated. They will be exposed. They will be taken down. Thank you, Jesus. Now, on Twitter, His Glory tweeted this, retweeted this. This was from Sergeant Major Mike, and he had gotten this information from the Anons and tweeted it out. And guys, this is very interesting. He says, have you ever asked yourself why Obama and Hillary had Iranian advisors by their sides at all times? Obama had Valerie Jarrett, Hillary had Huma Abedin, and Judicial Watch uncovered FBI files that revealed that Valerie Jarrett's father, her maternal grandfather, and her father-in-law were hardcore communists under investigation by the United States government. Now, Valerie Jarrett's parents are U.S. citizens, but Jarrett was born in Iran. Huma Abedin apparently is of Indian descent and was born in the United States. But I'm sure you've all heard of the Wiener laptop and the video with Huma and Hillary. And guys, these two women are evil. They're evil, evil, evil. But this is where it gets interesting. And this, apparently, like I said, the Anons put this together, and then this Sergeant Major Mike put it in this tweet. And I'll link it, guys. I'll link it below in the pinned comment. Lisa Page. We all know Lisa Page and Peter Strzok from the FBI, who had all this nasty text about our president. Lisa Page's mother is Iranian. Peter Strzok's father ran the nuclear program in Iran. So, Peter lived in Iran, Lisa lived in Iran. You think they met each other over there? Very good possibility. But this is where it gets really interesting. According to what the Anons have dug up, what they're saying is that they know at least Peter Strzok and probably Lisa Page were C_A operatives planted into the FBI by John Brennan. Just like Edward Snowden. I hope you didn't think Snowden was a hero, because he wasn't. Snowden was an undercover C_A operative implanted into the NSA, because apparently the NSA was going to bring out all the bad things that the C_A was doing, and the C_A needed that stopped. So they sent Snowden. Of course, they made a big movie about Snowden, and he was supposed to be this big hero. Well, that's Hollywood for you guys, right? Lying to us again. But there's proof about Peter. You know how when you write an official letter and you say from and you put your name and your title and then to, name and title? Well, apparently there's a document from Peter Strzok where he labels his title as Section Chief Counter-Espionage Section. Well, guys, there's not a Chief Counter-Espionage Section in the FBI. But there is in the C_A. And then Peter Strzok received a C_A coin with Brennan's signature on it in 2017. Guys, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. But if he's FBI or C_A spy or whatever, Peter Strzok's going to go down in history as the most corrupt government agent, I think. So moving on. Now, this is a tweet I found from Melissa A. And this is what she says, and I agree with you 110%, Miss Melissa A. It's time to impeach Ilhan Omar. She is a fraud. She needs to be investigated for both campaign finance violations and marrying her brother to gain citizenship. Immigration fraud is a felony. Democrats are not above the law. It's time they are held to the same standard. Now, I'd already told you that she had used her campaign finances to pay for travel and then to pay on her taxes, which she filed with another man that she wasn't married to. Wow. I mean, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Now, guys, I don't want you to panic. I've heard this from both Pastor David and Mark Taylor. Mark Taylor's been saying this for months about possibly temporary martial law. Don't panic. But apparently there could be a blackout. And if this happens, guys, we'll get a text message on our phone with special instructions. And apparently this blackout could be just a blackout of the bad MSM people who are sending the codes, like I said, to the terrorist cells. That could be certain social media sites and the mainstream media, or it could be a complete blackout. Guys, we don't know. We do know the 17th letter of the alphabet has said 10 days of darkness, and the deep state, guys, they're going to try to start riots. We should have known this. And if you're in a place where there are rioting going on, just stay in your house. Let the police handle it. Just stay home, stay safe, and just know that we may have to have temporary martial law. Now, don't panic over this, guys. It's just like preparing if there's going to be a bad hurricane. You have extra food, extra dog food or cat food, extra medication, extra water in your house. It will be temporary. And the dates that Pastor David was given is June 24th through July 3rd, where there could be some form of blackout with the media or with, we don't know. It could be with the internet. We're hoping it's not the whole internet. I'm just letting you know. Guys, just be prepared. Don't panic, don't worry. John 14:1, Jesus says, do not let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God. Trust also in me. So just don't worry about that. And I'll be bringing you more up to date on that as I find it out. Now, to end, I just want to close in saying a happy belated birthday to our wonderful president, President Trump. And also a happy belated birthday to the Army. Apparently the Army turned 244 yesterday. Well, I'll be bringing you more news as I hear it, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I'm Doxy Mom. And until next time, God bless you all.